Good morning. Welcome to Operation Remote Resilience. My name is Rachel, and I'm a certified Warriors of Ease teacher. Today, I'm guiding you through a beginner wake-up class, and this one's designed to help you maybe just get up from bed or up from a nap or even maybe up from your desk. So just going from kind of stagnant to moving. All right, we're going to start off lying on our back. So when you're ready, come on down to your back. Knees can be bent if your low back is a little bit talking to you, or you can take your legs out long, whatever feels better. Let your hands come to your belly. And just take a few deep breaths in through the nose and sigh it out the mouth. A couple more like that, in through the nose, sigh it out the mouth. Last one. And then when you're ready, starting that yogic breath of inhaling in through the nose, deep down to the belly. Feeling your belly expand underneath your hands. Tuning into any sensations, thoughts, emotions, beliefs coming up in the body. Becoming aware of any thoughts or to-dos or shoulds. Noting everything that's coming up and letting it continue on its journey, not holding on to it. Note, yep, I gotta do that, but I'm coming back to the breath. Yep, that needs to happen, but I'm coming back to my breath. If at any point during this practice, your mind starts to wander and take you away, bring it back to that deep inhales in through the nose and out through the nose. Try to make your exhales a little longer than your inhales. And just kind of take your feet and move them around. So wiggle the toes, maybe roll the ankles. If your knees are bent, you can just do one at a time. And then do the same for your hands. Let them come up in the air, roll the wrists, open and close fingers. You can kind of think about like how an animal might get up from sleep. They don't just pop up and run unless they're fear for their life, right? The dog will get up and stretch. So like that, reach your arms up above you, fingertips to toe tips, letting all those sighs and yawns escape the body. Keeping your hands above you, go ahead and grab onto your left wrist, taking your body over to the over to the right corner of your mat, and then take your feet over to the right corner of your mat. So you're really opening up that whole left side of your body, and you're creating this kind of banana shape. So the upper body is opening up, maybe all the way to the hip, maybe down the IT band from the knee to the hip. And really take some deep breaths into the left side of your body. If you're already feeling kind of open, you can even take it further and take that left foot across the right ankle, deepening this stretch a little bit. Move your props out of the way. Breathing. Let's do 3 more breaths here. And then bring the feet back to center, head, shoulders, arms back to center. Pause for a moment and feel the difference between the left side and the right side. And then when you're ready, take the feet over towards the left, and then the head, shoulder, and arms over towards the left, grabbing onto your right wrist, finding some length along that right side body. And breathing. Noting if this side feels different. Can you stretch deeper? Are you more restricted? Three more breaths. And bring the legs back to center, the head, shoulder, and arms back to center. Again, take a moment, pause, see if left and right side feel more even. If your legs are straight, go ahead and bend the knees. Bring the feet to the earth and bring your feet about the edges of your mat. And then just gently windshield wiper the knees left and right. Make sure you're still breathing deep into the belly. And then let your feet come underneath your knees. So feet, knees, and hips all in line with each other. Arms resting down along the side. Take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, tilt the pelvis, start to lift it up off the floor, lifting up towards the sky. Pressing your feet down into the floor. And I'm giggling because here comes my dog. And then roll the hips right back down to the floor. See how they stretch right when they get up? Hey, bud. Again, inhale, roll the hips, lifting up towards the sky. Make sure you're not turning your head to look at me. I'm not doing anything crazy. Keep your neck safe. Exhale, roll it all the way back down. Let's do three more like that. Inhale, rolling up. Exhale, rolling down. Last one. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, roll it down. Go ahead and bring the knees in towards the chest. Give them a gentle squeeze in, maybe a little gentle side-to-side rock. If you notice with me, anything's different on the right side than the left, that's me modifying because I have a little bit of a knee injury going on. So if you see that there's something funky there, there is. All right, go ahead and place your hands on your knees and just start to draw circles around with the knees. Gently massaging that low back down. And switch directions. And come back to center, knees staying, or hands staying on the knees, and start to draw circles, keeping the feet in towards each other. Let the knees come out and around. So knees into the chest, out to the sides, away from the body, and around. If this isn't comfortable for you, then just come back to the knees together and drawing those gentle circles. Do two more this direction. So anything I suggest today is just an offer. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Listen to your body. Go ahead and take the knees out and around the opposite direction now. Then come back, hug the knees in towards the chest. Maybe bring the head towards the knees. And then release the head back down. Let the feet come to the earth. Pick your hips up a little bit. Shift them to the left. Set them back down. Take your arms out nice and wide. Knees in towards chest and over to the right. Finding that nice spinal twist. If your knees don't come all the way to the floor, grab a block, a pillow, a book, place it underneath your knees to support your body so that your shoulders can stay on the floor. Also, if that top leg doesn't meet the bottom leg and that's uncomfortable for your body, place a book, a pillow, block between the knees. So letting those arms reach wide. Gaze can be to the left or stay gentle this morning and gaze to the right. Breathing deep into the belly. Let's do 3 more breaths. On your next inhale, bring the knees back to center. Let the feet come to the floor. Bring the hips back in line with the shoulders. And again, hug the knees in towards the chest. Give a little side-to-side rock, a little reset. And when your body feels ready for the other side, let the feet come to the floor. Pick the hips up. Shift them to the right. Set them down. Arms come wide, knees in towards chest. And then let them gently go over the opposite direction. This one definitely has more sensation for it and me. Again, just noting that. Is there more awareness on this side of the body versus the other? More things talking to you? Focusing on the breath. Two more breaths. Next inhale, come back to center. Again, align the hips up with the shoulders. Pull the knees in towards the chest. Give that little side-to-side rock. And then let the right foot come down to the floor. Take the left across that right knee. You can stay gentle here, just pressing the left knee away from the body. Maybe that's enough for your hip this morning. Or bringing that right knee in towards your body, either grasping behind the thigh or behind the shin, or around the shin. The idea is you don't want to have to be up like this. So if you grasp your shin and your upper body is up like this, drop it back down to the thigh, or even all the way down to that foot on the floor. Whatever feels best, keeping the shoulders down, softening the armpits, keeping your left ankle flexed to protect that joint, and breathing. Let's do 3 more breaths here. On your next exhale, release the foot down. Bring both feet down, edges of your mat, and again, come back to that gentle windshield wiper of the knees to the left and to the right. And when that feels reset, bring the right knee in and take that right foot across. Again, stay gentle here. Maybe you pressing the knee away. Maybe you bring your hand behind your thigh or around your shin. The idea is to feel the sensation along the outside of your right hip. Flexing that right ankle, protecting that joint, and breathing. Noting that this side feels different than the other. This side's super tight on me, but this is also the side that I fell because that's who I am. So just being aware of those differences. What does it feel like? Left side, right side. Really feeling into the body. Becoming so aware of the body that when it whispers to you, you can't ignore it. So breathing. softening. Three more breaths. And then gently releasing, letting the feet come to the edges of the mat and do the windshield wiper again. And then bring the knees back to the chest. And this time coming into that happy baby posture. So either hands behind the thighs, bringing the legs out to the side, flex the feet up towards the sky. Or you can reach for the outsides of your feet here, pulling the knees down towards the earth. And think about, I love this posture because it's called happy baby. Think about how a baby might play with their feet, right? Or their legs. They wouldn't just hang out here in this posture. They'd be taking one leg out, and then the other, like maybe taking them both to the sky, and then feet in, knees out. It's kind of playing with the posture here. What feels good to your body? What feels safe? And breathing. Spend 5 more breaths, moving or still here, doesn't matter. Letting your tailbone be heavy down towards the floor. Letting your armpits soften. Maybe taking your tongue away from the top of your mouth. And then when you're ready, releasing the feet, bring the knees into the chest, give a little squeeze in. And we're going to make our way to our seat, but if it feels okay on your spine, start to rock forward and back along the length. And coming all the way up to your seat. Sitting up nice and tall. Legs can be crossed or out in front of you, whatever feels better for your body. Imagine there's a string pulling you from the top of your head, finding length between each vertebrae, a little space. Eyes close or take a soft gaze to the floor. Soften the armpits. Tune into the breath. Keeping chin in line with chest, gently blink the eyes open. Inhale, take the arms and gaze up to the sky. And as you exhale, twist towards the right, chin in line with the chest to start with. And if it feels good, exhale with the chin down towards the chest. Feel that length. Feel that gentle twist. And then when your body's ready, start to gaze back behind you. Each inhale, sit a little taller. Each exhale, twist a little deeper. Breathing. Try to breathe deep into the belly, even in the twist. Get your digestive system going for the day. Twists really activate that and breathing down into the belly. Three more breaths. On your next inhale, arms and gaze to the sky. Keeping chin in line with the chest, exhale, twist the opposite direction. When you're ready, let the chin lower down towards the chest, feeling that lengthening along the back of the neck. And then gently take the gaze behind you. Again, sitting up nice and tall. With each inhale, get a little taller. Each exhale, twist a little deeper. On your next inhale, bring the arms and the gaze back up to the sky. And exhale, bring it down. Take some shoulder rolls here, in one direction, and then the other. And then bring the chin towards the chest. Feel that length along the back of the neck, maybe down between the shoulder blades. And just gently roll the chin along the chest to the left and to the right. And the next time that the right ear goes towards the right shoulder, pause, take the left arm out and down to the side, finding that length from the ear all the way down to the fingertips. You can pause here if your body's asking you to be still, or you can start to rotate the hand up to the sky and then rotate it all the way back around, trying to face it up to the sky. If you exhale, find somewhere in your body to soften. Maybe your eyes, maybe your pinky toes. And then release that arm back down. Come back to just gently rolling the chin along the chest, left and right. Kind of in this half circle. A little bit safer for your neck than going all the way around. Hopefully less crunchy this way. And then let your left ear go towards your left shoulder. Pause there. And take your right arm out and down. Again, maybe this is where you stay. Or you start to flip that hand to the sky. And then back around. Breathing. And release that. Let the chin come back to rolling gently on the chest. And come back to sit up nice and tall. And imagine you have a pencil or a pen on the end of your nose, and you're drawing a small little figure eight with your head with that pencil. So you're just taking the head gently in this little figure eight shape. Trying to move the head and not the neck. If the neck is moving, though, that's fine. It's just the thought of the head moving right at the top of the spine. And then you can stay small like that, or maybe your movements start to get a little bit bigger, creating that figure eight shape with your nose. Pause in the center and start small again, but going the opposite direction. A little bit of that pat your head, rub your tummy thing, and you go in the opposite direction. You might just switch, and now I'm like, aha, what's the opposite? There we go. Again, start small. And if and when it feels good, maybe the movements get a little bigger. This way's a little crunchy for me. Sitting up nice and tall. And go ahead and come back to center. Alright, so go ahead, take your legs out nice and wide. Flex toes towards your face, sitting up tall. Sometimes it helps to kind of move God's gift out of the way to really find those sit bones there. Pulling the belly in, inhale, take the arms and the gaze up. Toes flex towards your face. Exhale, find that forward fold. Keeping your feet flexed. See if you can soften the shoulders. Release the head. Breathing. Five more breaths here. On your next inhale, walk yourself back up. Bring the feet in, the knees out. So bring the feet towards each other in this little butterfly posture here. Sitting up nice and tall. If you need some support underneath your knees, blocks, pillows, books are great for that. If you're not comfortable in the hips, support those knees. Again, inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, find that forward fold. Try to keep a nice long spine, gaze towards the floor. You can stay right here, or you can just gently apply a tiny bit of pressure to your knees here if that feels good to your body. If that doesn't feel good, rest them down without the pressure. You can take this opportunity to gently rub your feet too. You can use your thumbs to press in firmly, hold for a moment, move to the next spot. Thumbs in, press firmly. Doing this on your feet can help relax your hamstrings. So if you're having some low back or hamstring issue, either thumb and putting firm pressure on the arch of the foot, or you can even get like a tennis ball or a racket ball and use that too. Finding your breath. Gently massaging the feet. Noting that you need a pedicure and it's been a while. And inhale, coming back up. We're gonna finish. It's coming out of my mouth a lot. We're gonna finish sitting up for this class because we started off lying down. And I want this to be kind of an uplifting, get your day started class. So we started from lying down to moving the body. Now we're sitting up. Let the eyes close. Tune into the body and the breath. Maybe noting any shifts or changes that have happened since we started moving. Noting how your breath is coming. You can always stay in this posture for as long as you want, or if you need that final resting posture so your yoga class feels complete, please lie down. If not, bringing the hands to heart center, letting the thumbs press gently into the chest bone. Taking a moment to be grateful for every heartbeat. Bringing thumbs to lips. Taking a moment to be grateful for every breath. Bringing thumbs to forehead. Taking a moment to be grateful for every practice. And feel that. Feel that gratitude today. Through these times that are hard right now, and they'll be hard again even when this is over. Finding that moment of gratitude in yourself, even if it's just for your heartbeat. Feel that. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. Really appreciate it. Thanks you guys for joining me as part of Warriors of Ease Operation Remote Resilience. I hope you enjoyed the class. This video will be available to the public on the Warriors of Ease YouTube channel shortly. And please consider visiting the link in the description below to make a donation to help keep these classes going for veterans and teachers like me. So thanks so much for joining. Subscribe to our channel, follow us, love us, do yoga.